All right, folks. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. And I hope if you want someone to talk to about things, Boggs, I'm around. Windy, does that mean that or does that mean that you'd be willing to come and chat with me on the stream about the things that we're seeing? Galvoth! There are some who call you Tim. Windy, I love that idea. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to watch the first one. I'm going to watch the first YouTube video, which is Smash Him doing Shattered 18. I'm going to watch that by myself, just so I can get used to it. Then, I'm going to bring you in. You and I are going to watch your video of Shattered 18. And then together, we're going to watch Shattered 20, because I'm really excited about this. Like, I'm really excited to see Shattered 20 get done. If it's anything like when you and I think we did Shattered 17 or something like that. And I suspect it's going to be like that. So that's what I want to do. How are you all, by the way? We did 17. Okay, I knew it was high, but it wasn't like the highest. Because we sort of just did it ad hoc, so. I'm excited. I don't know, I feel like I'm still wearing the gear. Guys, do you remember when I got this, you guys? Wait. You remember when I got it? Do you remember when I got the legendary Dragon Helm? Pepperidge Farm members. I remember when I got the Dragon Helm. It was grand. It was grand, my friends. Look at that. Like, it finally happened. Jay-Z joined the 18 plus club. There's a lot to unpack there. By the way, I can't show this to you guys because I can't turn my camera around, but I wish I could show you guys right now. I set up over the weekend, or at the end of last week, I actually set up my desk area here. I have my new computer, and I set up the wall behind my monitors and behind the microphone here. I took the sound paneling, the sort of corrugated sound paneling that I had set up in the other room to do recordings. I set it up here. I can't tell if it's making a difference, but I feel like it's making a difference. Who is taking bets on Boggsy not showing the video for all of the first 16 minutes he watches it? You know, you guys are really lucky that I don't have any feelings. Because if I did have feelings, they might be hurt. I'm just saying. They might be hurt. I actually have popcorn. Yeah, brother, I do. I actually do have popcorn. I was feeling like some popcorn, and I thought this would actually make sense. Okay, looks like I've dusted all. Oh, I can dust this. Oh my god, I can actually dust my level 40 horns. Check it out. Wow. That's pretty cool. I can finally dust those horns. Check it out. Can you tell him? Corvus, can you tell him? Calvoth, can you tell him? What? Just put a dragon helm on top of your camera next time? Yeah. You know, there's got to be a dragon helm joke of, like, you know how... you know how it, like, there's the John Cena joke of, like... something about why is he the something champion of all time? Because you can't see him. Anyway. Okay. Well, look. Here's what I think we should do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get our first video ready to go. So, our first video is Smash Him. I had no idea that Smash Him had a YouTube channel, by the way. He has 1 subscriber, so I'm going to do this right now because he deserves more. I'm going to post Smash Him's YouTube link in the chat because we all owe him a subscription. Subscriptions are free on wait a minute, why is that? Is that? Oh, it is misspelled. The actual name is misspelled on his YouTube channel. It's kind of interesting. No disrespect, just noticing. Okay, so let's go ahead and swap this over. I have full screen game only. No, full screen camera 1. God damn it. I just set this up so that we could... There we go. Okay, it just took a second for my camera to... It just took a second for my camera to start. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do this. Hey. Okay, well, I'm trying. I'm trying super hard. Oh, because that's it. Wait, no, it's because it's not showing. It's not showing up. It's not. How come? Oh. It's supposed to be... Ah, that's why. Okay, because I had it hidden. All right. My bad. I'm trying to make sure that I don't show I was trying to make sure that I don't show anything, you know, from Manticore is the main thing. Okay. Just making sure, that's all. All right, so this is Smash'em doing Shattered 18. Smash'em and his team. This is Smash'em, Zayev, Corvus, and Schwarzfenrir. All right, so Smash'em's got the Gatling gun. The Gatling gun is mainly for the... There's no audio? That's okay, no problem. I'll be the audio. This is Shattered 18. This is Arcology Gardens in Solar Punk. I almost said Shattered Punk. One of the most impressive things about this group, they didn't use voice comms, they typed. Okay, so Smash'em is using the Gatling gun. And it looks like... It says this is in 20... I'm trying to get this to its maximum quality. There we go. It's starting to buffer a little bit. Okay, Zayev's a healer. Using healing gear that she likes to run. Schwartz and Corvus are both using the Solar Defender armor. Schwartz is using the Gatling gun. Sorry, Smash'em is using the Gatling gun. Now, as I understand it, one of the things about the Gatling gun that they like is the fact that it has the... Hi, kitty. You want to come sit down? We're watching Shattered 18. This is not the 20. This is the 18. This is Smash'em's 18. One of the important things about this is that they pointed out the caltrops do an enormous amount of damage. Also, you'll notice that Smash'em is using the Paladin boots. I suspect that just about everybody's going to be using the Paladin boots, because the Paladin boots provide a certain amount of damage reduction that's not listed, which we've learned is critical to handling these high shattered levels because it just is. Kitty, you're kind of in the way. I love you, but goddamn it, you're kind of in the way. Okay, so you guys can see, like, this is important to notice about high shattered right now, which is that they'll go forward, they will grab a couple groups of mobs and bosses, a group of mobs, and then they just have to back up. You can see this. They're not getting their healing because they're backing up through their thing, but you can tell when they get hit, like, they take a huge amount of damage. So this stuff doesn't change, really, until they start gaining some levels and start getting some cards. Like, they're literally in the spawn place. They're fighting mobs in the spawn right now. And this is important because, like, that's literally what you have to do. Yeah, you'll notice that Smash'em's like, I'm not leaving that XP behind. We need it. He's literally going back for it. They're smart. They need all of the XP that they can get. If only there was a name for this. Well, you're roping. You're roping and then you're retreating. So you rope enemies. You attract them, and then you pull them closer. And then you have to retreat as you go. So they're still doing this. By the way, most of this match, I suspect, will be... I suspect that most of this match will be taking place, like, in the beginning area. Because it's just how it works. Like, they need to level, they need to get some cards, they need to get some... as they level, as their character levels increase, a lot of their gear will increase in their power as well. Probably a lot of their gear includes things that have, like, you know, plus heal based on character level, armor, damage, that sort of thing. It's worth noting, their total health right now is already 174,000. That's a lot of health. The armor already now 27,000. That's a lot of armor. That's a lot of health. And they're still getting their asses absolutely handed to them if they start taking damage. Okay, I see a shotgun as well. The shotgun is nice because it allows for percentage of HP damage, which is great for, well, it's great for bosses, but at this point I feel like it's great for just the mobs as well. Alright. So he's going to go with Aura Radius already? Okay, I'm surprised he didn't go for auto attack. Maybe he doesn't need the Gatling gun for the auto attack. Maybe it's just for the Caltrops at this point. But you can see they're still doing it. It's a little easier for them now. They're able to sort of not retreat quite so far. One of the things is that the shotgun also has that magnetic mine. Caltrops have slowdown, right? So Caltrops have slowdown. The Paladin boots, the healing aura, it also has slowdown once you level it once. The Dawn Defender armor that throws a satellite up in the air, it also has slowdown. There's a lot that has slowdown. So the idea is... Oh, it's stun. I'm sorry, not the CC. The Caltrops have stun. So the idea is eventually they'll slow enemies, stun the enemies, and then they will be able... That'll help them move forward a little more quickly. Don't lose your healer, guys. Zav's your healer. Don't lose your healer. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. I haven't had popcorn in a while either. Oh, look at that. Wait. I couldn't tell if that was... Hold on. I'm going to back that up for just a second. Okay. So they're about to level up. Sentry turret. Oh, look at that. Okay. So Smash'em is not... Smash'em is not running... He's not upgrading the auto attack because the sentry turret is actually what's doing max HP damage. Okay. Sorry to get that wrong. I don't use the Gatling gun very often, so some of the particulars matter. Look at their squad balance, by the way. Their gear balance. They're very, very well balanced in terms of their gear. Whoop. This is getting a little chaotic. Okay, you can see the Paladin heals going up. Several of them have Paladin heals. That's great. It provides a damage reduction, a heal, a slow against enemies. Guys, I don't just have popcorn, too. I also have Christmas chocolate. It weakens mobs. I mean, I know it slows them, but what does it do? Is there something that I'm missing? All right, Christmas chocolate. Reduces the damage they do to you. I did not know that. Wait, is that the damage reduction I thought it was? All right, let's see. Let's see if they're even able to stop. They have enough slow and enough stun. They might be able to stun lock these skeleton bombers, but I don't know. Nope. Okay. Well, they lost a card there, which that's actually too bad. Like, they don't want to be missing out on cards. They need all the power they can get to get through this. Sentry turret 4, okay. They did lose one of their lives, their revives, by the way. So they're down 1 revive, but they're doing okay so far. Hello, Robert. Nice to see you. We're watching right now, for those of you just joining us, we are watching a replay. Sorry, the quality's not the highest. We're watching a replay, so this is a YouTube video. We're watching a Shattered 18 run completion by Smash'em, Zayev, Corvus, and Schwartzfenrir. Nice to see you too. It's nice to see all of you guys. This is fun. This is almost as hard as it gets. We have 2 Shattered 18 runs to watch, and we have 1 Shattered 20. So I'm gonna watch this one, and then I'm gonna pull Windy in, and we're gonna watch his Shattered 18 win, and then we'll watch the Shattered 20 run together. Chocolate and popcorn, by the way, is a great combination. All right. So you can see as they level up a little bit, they are having a bit of an easier time actually plowing through the mobs. Looks like all of them except for Zayev are actually doing a fair amount of damage. Like, there's not one person who's doing all of the damage. But you can sort of see already, like... Wait a minute, there's sound. There's sound on this. I can hear it. Yeah, I mean, her job is to heal. She has the healing stats. She's got some of the healing abilities, so... Wait till you see how much damage you do on Shattered 20. I see. There's sound but no comms. I can't really make it much louder. That's okay. You just need to hear the sound of my sultry voice, right? Huh. He had music playing? Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so at this point, they're having a lot less trouble actually killing the mobs. You'll see that the space lasers are doing an enormous amount of damage. The caltrops are doing a lot of damage. You can also see that he's not going for divine... He's not worrying too much about the heals. Smash'em here is doing the damage. And he's doing the damage through caltrops and through the sentry gun. Which is pretty cool. So, there's also enough stun and enough slow that it's basically preventing the bad guys from actually hurting them. Combine that with the Paladin boots having a damage reduction debuff applied to the enemies, they're in a lot less danger of dying, which is fun. It is funny that these guys have no comms, that they're just typing in chat to each other to communicate. I mean, these guys play together a lot. They kind of know what they're doing. Comms on the Shattered 20. Okay, well, I'm so excited to hear what all of you sound like. Riffy, what's going on? I don't know that I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome, welcome. We're watching a Shattered 18 completion by Zayev, Corvus, Schwartzfenrir, and Smash'em. So, I will say something about these high Shattered runs. Eventually, it's going to be really difficult to even see what's going on. Like, to understand what's going on. Riff has been streaming the game too. He's working his way up the ranks. Wonderful! Riff, forgive me if we've spoken before and I forgot. I am a butterfly, and I just sort of flutter around, easily forgetting things, so apologies. Alright, so they're only 41% cleared. By the way, they're only 41% tangle cleared right now. They need 95 to complete it. It's been 9.5 minutes. You guys see that? It's been 9.5 minutes. All right, they have 5.5 minutes left to clear 55% tangle. Are they going to peek up the parts? Trying to get like Windaber? Well, we'll know that you've become Windaber when you casually run out in front of everybody and die. Because you only press W. Global stun on hit. Okay, I can see where some of these are pretty important. Oh. See, like, it's hard to see what's going on anymore. You will notice that for the most part, they're staying pretty close together. Smash'em is kind of staying back a little bit because his attacks do better when the enemies group up. So he's sort of trying to pull him a little bit. There's still only one life down. I'm guessing they're not going to lose another one at this point. Ah! The quality finally went up. YouTube finally decided to load this video. There we go. Oh, it went back down again. Corvus in the chat, they're saying, when do we run for time? I mean, that's a fair question. They're almost 50% tangle clear. They have 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. So at some point, they just have to run it. Like, they will need to clear tangle. And the question will be, can they kill things fast enough to legitimately just start clearing the tangle? This is ripped from Twitch. The problem isn't YouTube. Oh, I see, you guys. This is a Twitch stream that was then ported over to YouTube, so the quality limitation is on the original Twitch stream. Copy that. Thanks, Wendy. Thanks, Morgan. That's okay. We just appreciate the fact that we have it to watch, so don't worry about that. Look at Schwartz. Schwartz in the game chat saying our time is probably screwed anyway. It's like, well, yeah, kind of. All right, so Schwartz and Zayev up there being windies, running ahead. It's kind of hard to tell. Excuse me. All right, it looks like they might legitimately just be running it now. I think they're starting to feel the time crunch, like they're running out of time. I think they are feeling like they need to move it. But as you can tell, they're not taking a lot of damage anymore. There's a little bit, for sure. Right, kitty. But, like, we're stunning the group so that the DPS can do the damage from behind. That makes sense. And that critical chance, just increasing the damage. Right. Stun lock negating the damage. I mean, that makes sense. Are you guys going to stop for the wood slime? No? Why not? All right, 70%. So they're making good time. They have 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. My guess is they're going to arrive, like, at 95% with, like, 20 to 30 seconds left. Schwartz says the shit on us will die, keep moving. Yeah. I get it. At this point, they're sort of going, well, we can't stop to fight all this shit. Just start running. We just need to clear the tangle. Oh. Okay, 87. They got a minute and a half left. Okay, no, they just decided to run it, and they're moving nice and quick now. Wait till you see the skips on the 20. Yeah, I bet. On a speed run where you're trying to just get through, like, you have to skip stuff. All right. Oh, wait, mini-boss incoming right at the very end? That's exciting. Are they gonna even bother? Gilded slime. A gilded slime and a mini-boss arriving at the end. That's hilarious. Let's see if... I mean, I'm sure they'll get it. They'll probably kill it by accident. Like, it's just gonna wander in to the doom area and get doomed. Kitty. You're really getting in the way. Oh. Smashup's actually taking some damage. So, one of the greatest risks, like, unironically, when trying to do these high shadow levels is getting lost. Like, there can be so many pixels going and so much, you know, so much distraction that you might actually lose track of where you are and get too far away. They're actually kicking this guy's ass. Like, they're going real fast. Are they gonna get the mini boss? I don't think they're gonna get him. He's in there. He's in the mix, but I don't think they're gonna get him. Schwartz is down. Schwartz is down, but down goes the boss. Oh wait, they got the mini boss right at the very end. Incredible. And this is what you get for your hard work, guys. You get blues. Schwartz down. I repeat, Schwartz down. Ah. Well, that's very exciting. That's very exciting. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. That was really fun. All right. So that was the first Shattered 18 I've seen completed. Thank you guys for uploading the video too, because otherwise we wouldn't have it. That's pretty exciting. So, congratulations, by the way. That was the Stunlock build. Now for a different approach. Okay. Well, let's grab Windy. Hey, Windy. What do you mean you see no game? Oh, yeah, I know. You guys could see it, though. So, oh, dear. Morgan made a... Morgan made a meme already. You guys are animals. Windy, let's, I'm looking for Creator BC. Hi, Windy. Wait. I don't think my microphone's not set correctly. There we go. Hi, Windy. Oh, he can't hear me because my, There we go. I should be able to hear Windy now. Yeah, hey, man.
Okay. All right.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm happy to be watching this sort of stuff. This is fun. So you submitted a Shattered 18 run as well, right?
Yeah, that was I think that was last Saturday. No, I don't even remember what day it was now. It was a couple days ago.
I'm just blown away that you guys like so quickly took these things out, you know.
We actually did 219s right before the stream today too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Smashem's in the chat. Hello, Smashem. We just got done watching your Shattered 18 run. Thank you for all of you guys submitting it. I have a question for Smashem though, which is that I noticed that on your map, you've got on your era map, like some of the textures aren't there. How come? Like it looks like a snowy archipelago. What gives? Do you know, Windy? Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
That's fine. Okay. So, Windy, we should watch your video now. We should watch... We should actually watch... Ah, damn, wrong one. Full? Yeah, here we go. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it without watching the...
Yeah, I'm watching the stream, so I have the stream up, so I'll be able to see the...
Solar Punk.
Oh, you guys actually talked through it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I won't hear the video because I'm not gonna hear you twice. So
like Paladin,
if you say something based on
or
what the,
Vibe Drone weapon.
It has what we're saying in voice chat, I won't.
It has the plant taunt.
That's fine. What I really want to do is listen to you guys.
Oh.
Right. The flowers.
And it knocks back.
Yeah.
And it knocks back.
The flowers attack the mobs and make them attack back.
Guys, if you're not following Windy's Twitch channel, you should be doing that. I suspect everybody in this chat's watching.
The weapon has knockback too.
Used it one time.
I think that's VRG. I hear.
And also that's a
healing
weapon.
He doesn't speak English, which made it a little.
Just stay with the group. We go forward and then we move back.
That he was pretty drunk.
So,
Yeah.
It was New Year's Eve, so.
Oops.
Oh yeah.
Oh, coming back.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's better to stay in 2 than in 1. Okay,
I mostly just want to listen.
I usually put my taunt when we're out of heal, waiting for the chest to come back. Yeah, that's a lot harder. I don't think. Yeah, 19 might be
And we got our first down.
Come on, stay back. Okay, I got the taunt. The taunt is really good for revives. We were in the middle of that.
One of the really strong things about the minigun is if you don't move, you do a lot of damage.
Right.
No.
But it's about balancing moving and not moving.
Behind you.
There's actually stuff behind you guys. That's funny.
Okay, Caltrops, very good. I'll get my taunt in a second.
Oh no.
Okay, I got the taunt. Oh, nope, that's not gonna be enough. We gotta stop dying.
I think if I
Make
remember
sure you
correctly,
step
we end
back.
up losing all 3 of our revives here early, and then
I mean,
we
if you're gonna
talked
lose
about
them, it's
wiping
gonna
out-
be at the
Busy.
beginning.
Yeah, we talk about wiping, I think, and then
Oh,
we
is
end
he on the
up
line? Oh, no.
clearing.
Alright, let's try and stick together. Okay, divine light.
You and me.
Okay, 2 of us got it. And you got stun on heat. That's pretty good. That'll help.
Wait, is this the good one?
Anything defensive at the start.
I'm pretty sure I highlighted the right one.
Everyone's okay?
Yeah, we're
You guys have one
can't die
revive
again,
left.
though.
We
We're
have one res.
losing too much time. Yeah, but we're losing a lot of time.
That's fine.
1 second for necro chest.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, no, don't use it now. Wait for us to use our thing.
Sorry. Automatic. It's just
Yeah.
use you.
We all use our heals, then you use the chest, then we keep.
Huh.
Sorry.
It's okay. We got them taunted.
So the gravity
Shotgun's
mine
pretty
from the
good too, 'cause it has
shotgun.
that pull.
That seems pretty
That's
useful
not
for
bad.
keeping everything in one place.
Another CC.
Well, one of the most important things
Yeah,
about it is
I'm
the
really
fact that it
rethinking
does
the
AoE
laser.
percent health
I'm
damage,
not
right?
finding
So
it
these
Yeah.
mobs
full
have
off.
so much HP that having anything that does percent HP damage is really valuable as
Yeah.
their HP goes up. Because don't forget, as the run goes on, their HP gets higher because they level
Right.
up as well.
Their HP
So not only
increases.
is it valuable at the start, but it scales just by the mob scaling.
Yeah. This is also the first time VRG used the necro chest. Oof.
Yeah, ever.
That's not a knock on VRG, by the way. That's
No.
to highlight how kind of complicated the necro chest is to use optimally.
Mhm.
So
And that's the other thing about these high runs is the reason that the group of people that have completed these runs are the ones that have completed it is because they have the time invested into the game to have the masteries high enough,
yeah,
to have the gear high enough, to have the flexibility in the gear to then level up and put them on as well.
yeah, for
Um,
sure.
So it's not just being a good enough player to do it, but you also have to have invested the time to get to the point where
Certainly,
you have the
yeah.
stats. So some of the craziest things about the S20 run, which we're not there yet, but there's a purple piece of gear in that S20 run.
Oh, really? What's the purple piece of gear?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Aw, come on. Ah.
No putting the horse before the cart, Ozzy.
There's a joke about that. There's a... Yeah. Well, almost lost our third revive there. So I'm curious. I see one of you guys is using the solar punk sprayer.
Yeah, Morgan was.
Walk me through the logic there. I'm honestly not super familiar with the intricacies of the solar punk sprayer.
So the two reasons that Morgan really likes it. I mean, Morgan thinks it's fun. I think it's a very fun weapon too.
Mm-hmm.
So the spray has a micro knockback, which is useful for keeping mobs away from you and also away from objectives.
Mhm.
And the flowers, they have kind of an aggressive model. There is healing aggro through them, so sometimes they get a pseudo taunt, sometimes they don't. But anything that can distract mobs from hitting you is pretty valuable.
Certainly.
Like the turrets do a great job of that too. So having access to both turrets and the flowers gives a lot of things for mobs to attack that's not your body.
Yeah. It prevents a
so
squad wipe, basically.
It's just something else for the mobs to attack and allow you to do damage to.
Yeah,
That
makes
while
sense.
They're not focusing on you.
Man, I tell you, once 3 or 4 paladin boots are just automatically activated, everyone's got stuff going. It gets hard to see what the hell's going on.
When you're in the
Yeah.
you have 20% reduction. When you're inside of it.
All right, so they're up to level 24 now. They're +2 on the mobs. That's great. They're about 4.5 minutes in. I know the Twitch quality doesn't help either. It is the reality of watching back a replay, because this has basically gone through. It's gone through like 3 different iterations of quality drop, and it's not the fault of anybody. It's just the fault of like It's just the reality of watching something back online.
You need to active.
It gets harder to see later when cooldowns are low and constant
Yeah.
skills. Yeah, I know.
So Morgan's hitting Pally 5 here, which is our second Pally 5, I believe.
like Pally 5, I don't think people understand how good Pally 5 is. Paladin Boots 5, it slows enemies around you. It constantly heals your allies. It has a damage reduction debuff, or a damage debuff against enemies. So any enemy that gets hit by it, they do less damage to you. And it stays with you. Like, it's constantly active and it stays around you. It's just so good. Like,
I mean, it's one of the reasons that like Axe Storm 5 was really good in the
Yeah.
early days of the Epic, is just having a constant circle of death around you,
Yep.
or a constant circle around to stun is just really strong. When mobs can't get to you, you can't take damage.
and if
then
you
on
don't
top
take
of that, you
damage,
have the
it
damage reduction as well.
means you
So,
can tolerate a whole bunch of different types of gear if you don't have to take damage. All right, so there's the last revive.
yeah.
There it goes. That one was VRG. Where's VRG from? Is he Croatian?
I thought I heard someone say Portuguese.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. Brazil.
Brazil,
So he's
okay.
from Brazil. I think he speaks Portuguese.
Yes,
Which is-
Brazilians speak
that's what
Portuguese.
Brazilians speak, correct? Yeah.
Brazil. Yes, Brazilian is just Portuguese. It's funny. I speak pretty decent Spanish. I studied for a long time, and when I first heard Portuguese, I was like, Portuguese sounds like my Spanish when I'm drunk. It just sounds like drunk Spanish, and Brazilians find that funny. Portuguese people don't find that funny.
Forward. VRG, why are you not moving?
It's sort of this like Spanish is very like it's very at the tip of your mouth always, whereas Portuguese is like it's like you're like laying back on a couch just like verdade, umbriado, verdade. It's like almost like a mix between Italian and Spanish. That's maybe a bit closer. So you guys have pretty much already hit that. What would you call it? Like I want to just say critical mass. Critical mass is just to me the notion of like you've hit the point where the paradigm has shifted. You're probably not taking damage. You're able to kill things generally generally easy. And so you guys are making some pretty good progress now. You're still just sub 40%, but at about 7 minutes in, but I'd say that's pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't think we had a ton of damage at this point because I don't think I had Caltrops 4. And
It sounds like you guys are arguing over whether to summon the mini boss or ignore it.
yeah, that happens. There are a couple mini bosses that do very unforgiving initial hits.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that we have no revives and no play make that scary.
That is scary.
The other thing is that specific event constantly spawns mobs for the 30 seconds as well.
That's
so
true.
being in the center, having more mobs keep coming around you, or
Yeah.
being on the outside and them all coming from one direction. So
Yeah, I didn't
can
even think about the
figure
fact
out ways.
that's one of the events that specifically will spawn a lot of mobs.
Right. That and the defend event and the
Mhm.
all range mob event are all pretty scary.
Those are the worst ones. The spawning, the
All range
defend
mobs,
events that
the
spawn range
16
mobs. Ugh,
Yeah, 16 range mobs. Yeah.
what a pain.
If you're in the middle of that and not in your damage reduction stack, and everybody's able to hit the mobs, you're
Yeah, that's night night.
you're in for a world of hurt.
You're in for a world of pain, Smokey.
Yeah.
Are you old enough to know what that's from?
Probably, but it sounds very familiar. But I
It's
don't
from
remember.
The Big Lebowski.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You're right.
You're entering a world
I
of
should've known
pain,
that.
Smokey.
It's
He's like-
yeah.
It's just arguing over rules about bowling.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm only a year younger than you. I think, or two.
I mean,
I
I'm
think we've had
40.
this conversation. I'm 39. so
Oh, okay. You're so fresh-faced and young-looking.
Thanks.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing. Maybe if you grew a beard. If you grew a beard, maybe you'd look like an old, decrepit old man like me.
Facial hair doesn't like me, so it just
Is that right?
it comes out awkward and looks like crap. So I just keep it clean shaven. I tried during COVID when I didn't see anybody for 6 weeks.
That was the perfect opportunity to
That
try
is
a
the
beard.
perfect opportunity to like fully commit and be like, maybe after 6 to 8 weeks it'll actually look good.
I
No, it
respect that, man. I respect that. The COVID was a time of many firsts for many people.
My hair got really long during COVID because I didn't go get it cut anywhere.
I had my
That
now
was-
wife cut my hair for me because it grew. I just grew it out, and after like 4 or 5 months, it was really looking gross. And I was like, "Can I ask you to cut my hair?" She goes, "No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to screw it up." And I said, "I'm not worried about it. In fact, it would even be better if you screwed it up." And bless her heart, she took scissors and a comb and she tried to cut it, and she did okay, but it was still a nightmare. So we just buzzed it. Just took a
Yeah,
buzz.
so-
Buzz it.
I think this was about the point where we started just saying, let's go event to event. And
Yeah.
We'll check the events to see if we can get an easy card. I forget if I have caltrops for it or not at this point. I
And you're
haven't
right. This is where it gets
Chris.
scary as well because like
Yeah.
you're generally not taking any damage. Like you're not perceivably taking any damage, but at any
People
point
need to stay
you know
close.
that could change. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Right now, I think we had the I think everybody has 5,
Probably
and we
5.
took a couple points. So if you look, well, we're all stacked. I think somebody's off the stack right now, but right when we're all stacked, I think we're at 100% damage reduction.
it doesn't say it
yeah.
down in the. It doesn't say it in the stats.
Yeah, it
huh?
does. Global damage reduction. It's right under armor.
Oh.
So right now we basically can't take.
Oh yeah, you're right. 100%.
So as long as everybody stays stacked and everyone's putting the debuff on buff on each other,
Yeah.
that's what's broken.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't stack.
Right. We had really low stun on hit this run. Otherwise, the stun lock would be more in play. But we didn't have a lot of stun opportunities. So this
I
was
see.
more focused on the global damage reduction. And then here we doubled
Yeah.
down on it just because.
Essentially, whether it's stun lock or whether it's pally damage reduction, what you're doing is you're effectively making yourselves invulnerable to in some way.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's interesting to note. Excuse me.
We did get a 10% there, so now we're up to 20. So that's I feel like in the runs that we've done, when we hit about 25%, it's a
Mhm.
noticeable difference.
Oh man, it's getting
Um,
so pixelated.
Yeah, I think that's just the mobs and all
Yeah.
the cooldowns going off. And
I don't think I can.
uh,
I can't increase it at all. So it just is what it is. That's okay though. We're mostly just like it's interesting to see sort of what the tactics are, or I guess what the overall strategy is, what gear gets used. You know, this is how your
You know,
stream looks
there's-
in heavy combat. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Probably.
How it
I'm not
goes.
sure how I could improve that. I mean, maybe I need to drop the quality of the game when I'm actually streaming it,
I don't know.
just so that way.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's just a question of. I don't know whether it's a latency issue or whether it's a processor issue. Frank, to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure whether it's like, you know, because when you stop and get a card,
Yeah, everything
It-
cleans up real
everything
fast.
cleans up very nicely, and then once the pixels start, so here we go, it's gonna clean up. But yeah, then it's great. This game loves GFX. Yeah, I bought myself a 5080 for Black Friday, and it has made a significant difference. I will say that. But that was that was an
Expensive.
investment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the card. Take the card. Okay, Corvus, that's next.
I saw that a 5090. I think Nvidia just basically said, "Look, our 5090s are about $2,800 alone right now. It's going to go up to $5,200 in the next few months, which is crazy. It won't last forever. It'll last for like a year, and then there'll be new companies that make dedicated GPU RAM, which is going to be a bottleneck for like a year, from what I understand." All right, so you guys are up to 83. You're nearing the end. You have plenty of time to do so. This is when I would start getting really nervous. Like, someone just gets a little too careless, and
Yeah, and it's tough because, like you said, you know, this is all about damage reduction.
Yeah.
So if somebody runs outside the circles, and gets insta-gibbed, not only do they die and we have no revives left, that means that all of us lose 1/4 of our stats from the death.
If only there was
and we lose it.
if only there was a character, or there was a person playing who has a habit of stepping forward and outside of the circle and dying.
Yeah, I wonder who that would be.
Who would that be?
Corvus. I think I only have Caltrops.
Riffeye says, I got my 5080 in November before the price went up. Me too, brother. Well done. It was a big expenditure, but I think it's worth it. I think it'll last a good long while. It's hard working for a video game and not having a good graphics card. I will say that.
We have no percent damage leveled up.
All right. Sentry turret 3 for that max HP damage. Very nice. I guess. What's that?
In general, the sentry turret is pretty underwhelming damage.
Yeah.
From the minigun. It's mostly just there as like a taunt distraction. I
Sure.
basically took it there just for an extra charge.
You're getting most of your minigun utility out of the Caltrops, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if I got Caltrops 4 here.
Because you guys weren't going Stonelock.
Well, no, the reason. So Caltrops 4 has an extra debuff that it puts on mobs. So I didn't. So I only got to 3.
What's the debuff?
It makes it has an electrified symbol. I don't know what the actual technical name of it is.
Fair enough.
But it's basically does percent HP damage.
Oh, very nice.
And it does percent HP damage to the boss.
Okay.
So to the point where it legitimately will shred the boss in like 3 casts of Caltrops 4, regardless of what damage it is.
You guys are doing great now. I mean, the boss is dying pretty steadily.
Yeah, that's just lasers on the boss, more or less.
Yeah. Zayev says, found a fun interaction with the turret and the heal bot. The heal bot loves to run over and try to prioritize its heals on that instead of teammates. Well, I mean, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
That's just, the robots banding together to take down their, fleshy overlords.
Yeah, exactly. That's a sign that they're aware. They're self-aware.
There's some other cool tech that we probably should talk about at some point. Just that in the shift, one of the big DPS helmets for the game prior to getting into Hired Shattereds was the gas mask, right? That's what everybody kind of ran for percent global damage. The problem with the gas mask is you need to kill things.
Yes, that's true. Which is tough once
so-
you're here at the end towards the boss.
Well, or just in general, even at the start, right? Like you're not killing mobs fast at the start.
Is it an
and so
accumulated
they're
over time, or is it like within a
based on
recent
mob
run?
kills.
Sorry,
Recent kills.
recent kills. Okay, because I remember there's one thing that does total kills, but I can't remember what that is.
But that's even lower damage if I remember correctly.
I
It's the-
figure.
the
I mean, it
helm
would sort of
or
have to be,
whatever.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so that was Shattered
so-
18 from Wendy's team, and this was Corvus, Wendy, Morgan, and VRG. Well done,
So-
everybody.
Yeah. So the if you notice, both of us are wearing the Agent X shades there for the percent global damage based on your current HP.
Got
So
it.
If you're at 100% HP at the base, you do 100% more damage.
Oh, so it's
Which
actually
is really important. for
that's interesting.
The
So
start.
it's right. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right. Well, so then now we have a Shattered 20 to watch. That's pretty exciting, I have to say. This one is going to be, again, Smash'ems, Schwartz, Zayev, and Corvus. Now, I suspect that this is going to look pretty much the same, and I don't mean that.
Probably just
as a
do
negative.
couple more tries than I get.
Oh,
to get
they have
through.
comms. That's cool. I'm gonna. We can hop in. We can,
I mean, I
chat,
love
of course.
this.
But
I don't mind
partly wanted to just listen to their
doing
comms.
this over and over.
Sure.
I mean, I think we can do it.
Any
We just
questions?
gotta
I'll be here.
Get some practice in and get a good run.
Just need that RNG.
Every time, I don't know about you, Wendy, but every time I hear people talking, like there's no face, it's just them playing and them talking. I always think of that meme video of Leroy Jenkins where they're sort of in WoWs and they're waiting to go into a dungeon and they're like just kind of going over the checklist of shit.
I give our chance of success 32.33%.
Yeah, something like that.
Report for
Christ.
Success.
Have more DPS.
Yeah, this is funny.
Yeah, there's some really cool tech in
I
this
think your
run
pistols
too.
are fine.
So Smash'em's wearing the
Like you said, the headshots I think even are gonna
what the
come
heck's
in
the name
handy
of the
really.
boots?
The Freya?
Um,
the boots.
No,
No.
it's just it's Sucks that it
the
takes a
Roland's
whole upgrade
boots.
card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you might not.
Yeah,
have
I
anything
saw
better
somebody
than
not too
some
long
of
ago
the
do that, and
I think
they
it does
did
do,
an
like,
enormous amount of damage
percent,
with it.
Health pool damage, so it would scale at all stages.
We got a guitar, cool.
Double damage.
I like that. Oh my god, that was the first time
Swinging.
I've ever heard Zayev. I've heard everybody else, but I was like, this will be the first time I hear Zayev.
Freezes shit.
Let me see if I can turn them
You
up.
run a free. Maybe I'll run the sword and shield next round. I think I only have a level 30
If-
though.
If the cooldowns are low enough, it might be worth it. Like,
They're not super low.
Zayev has pally boots on, but didn't use them. Huh.
ready for 8.
It's interesting.
Not that we can get it. Nope.
Zayev is the one that's wearing a purple helmet, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Say anything crazy.
Is it Zayev or Zayev?
Zayev? Zayev.
Zay or Zay?
I don't know.
I don't know how you come.
She's
out
in the
on
chat.
unscathed.
She'll correct us.
I think I say both.
Try to make a turn around these fuckers, and I'd get
Zay, okay.
chunked.
Don't draw attention to it.
Corvus got started on the hit.
Oh no! All right, so first death.
Yeah. One of the things this group really focuses on is CC early. You know, you have smash them with the freeze boots. You have the Mr. Chompy for stunning mobs and that,
Mhm.
and then you also have the Caltrop stun, as
Yeah.
well as the
The whole
knockback
time.
effect from the guitar.
Yeah. One of the things I love is that you folks have kind of developed little groups,
Bring in friends.
you know,
4
like
seconds for
groups that
cooldown.
run together a lot. I think that's great.
I'll drop.
I mean, I think there's a finite, or was a finite number of people that had the stats to even attempt this stuff, and I think, I was talking about this, I think yesterday with a group of people. You know, I think there's I'm gonna say like 10 of us, that are probably high enough, to do this sort of stuff at this time,
Yeah.
and I think everybody
Cool.
is more or less really, just a nice person,
It's a
and
good one.
you know,
Yeah.
we've all kind of interacted with each other in the community.
Yeah,
enough where
I've interacted with all of you, and I would agree with that. You're all
got it.
excellent people.
it's just been it's just something where I don't think any of us mind playing with each other and just kind of doing stuff. It just kind of works out. Sometimes we talk a little more.
Mhm.
So it's been fun, kind of just playing with
Shit, what do I do?
each other and doing things at higher levels.
Oh, look at that.
Um,
It's Punko
wow,
in the
you
chat.
are
Hello,
so
it's
horrible.
Punko. Nice to see you
Like
again. You
crit
finally
damage?
bought the wifey the game. She loves it.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I guess so. What?
Nice.
We're I'm chatting with Windaber here, and we're watching the first recorded, as far as I'm aware, the first recorded completion of
You know,
Shattered 20.
It's kind of funny. It would have been your most
No one
useful
has claimed
system.
anything else otherwise, and it's
Right.
been over
Yeah,
a
crit
week,
damage
so I
helps
would
the whole
assume
team.
it's
No,
the
I
first.
know.
As far as I
Yeah,
know, the
yeah.
only
With Zay,
completed
you know, a lot of
20.
times I'm having
Yeah.
or letter like slipping in and out.
Well, I think it's great.
But yeah.
I'm just so glad. I'm
That's
grateful
what
that
she
you
said.
guys recorded it, because
Mhm,
it makes
mhm.
it like it's
Okay, I
something
got
for
level
me to
4
show
contract,
and comment on,
so
and
we'll see
um,
what this does.
it was also great to tell our team,
We're not gonna.
"Hey guys,
complete
first
this.
recorded
Turrets,
completion of
turrets.
Shattered 20," and they were like, "What?"
Back up, kill these first.
Yeah.
I don't think they were expecting it quite so soon.
Schwartz was
Hold on,
bringing up what
bye.
I was talking about, that we had a secret tech that in this video that I
Did it
wasn't even
melt
sure
them?
that you
Jesus,
know what it
you
was.
guys- yeah.
But so
Alright, kill the
Zayev's
right
using
one.
the purple Heartbreaker helm.
Oh,
which
okay.
Basically buffs your entire group's damage by
Mhm.
a very large amount, as long as
Help
you
out.
don't do any damage.
Oh, is that right? Wait,
So,
so as long as Zayev doesn't do any damage, she
Don't draw
boosts the
attention
entire
to it.
team's.
Just
yes.
So,
And
then
so
she's just
there was-
using the.
feels weird.
Oh.
So she had pally boots, but couldn't even turn that on because that does damage.
Because that'll do damage.
Because you got the Caltrop.
So then why is she running
So-
the pally
It does a lot.
boots?
She
so
talked about wanting to do something different, but
Okay.
didn't.
Is
But
that what the little
there's multiple
electrified
points where they
statuses I'm seeing
get to a
on that?
point where they have comfortable
Yeah.
CCs, and she just runs away from the group and pulls more packs.
Weird
That's
how
so
that
funny.
works.
Because
Evo shows
she
up.
is
Shooter.
not doing
Gotta-
damage,
yeah,
and
we
she
gotta
just
get
brings
them
more
stunned.
mobs into the
We-
CC.
we get him
group
on the
and allows
turret,
them
let
to
him go to the
continually
turret.
do more damage.
Yep.
Right.
Alright, he's on it.
But again,
pull down and
because they
fire.
have so much CC in the smash,
Careful.
boots, and caltrops, and bear trap, as well as stun on hit,
Shit.
Yeah.
from the other people using the
Thing.
paladin boots. they're able to kind of just consistently put pressure on the damage of the mobs while not really worrying that much about their health pools.
Sure, I get that. Makes sense.
Another cooldown.
And Zayev just can't play the
Wow.
game because she
dude-
can't do damage. So
Cal's
that's why she has to
fucking
store damage.
strong.
What is it? What is it you guys
Even
sometimes
on
say? It's
mobs,
like I am a
holy
walking
shit.
stat stick.
That
Your
is
damage
exactly
on
what they
by
kept
many
saying.
billion
About it.
Yep.
there.
Alright, clear this shit out.
I remember
call
I was
for you,
playing
that's
with
all we gotta do.
some group of you guys, and
The fact that you're able
I was
to
like, I feel like I'm not contributing. They were like, you're just a stat stick. Oh, okay. As long as that's
Second time,
okay.
I'm like, why does it say I have 0? Then I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
You are buffing us to.
You're
stupid
just a
levels.
percentage.
Stat stick.
Please, not shooters.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Get him, get him.
Oh, she just said stat stick. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yep.
When you do the right things, people
Hello?
won't be sure you've done
No,
anything at
why is
all.
he going to the
Yes.
fucking turret?
Oh,
That is
shit.
not
That
an
is an
ally.
excellent
yeah,
phrase
he
because it's
does
true.
that.
And it
Please,
extends to a lot of
break.
stuff because when
It
things
will.
work correctly, nobody
It's really
notices,
close.
as they shouldn't.
Oh god.
It's only when things go wrong is when
Sorry.
people get outraged and
Alright,
go, "What?
there's Max.
What is going on here?"
I don't know why he would treat the turret.
It's like
as
a
fucking
I know,
referee
I've
in
already
sports. You don't
Yeah.
even know they're there
Put a
until they
bug
make a
in
bad call.
for it.
That's right.
But yeah,
So does my drones, right?
And then they're probably
All
going to be
roll
number one.
over.
if he sees a turret, he's all about it.
Well, my light is maxed
Hmm,
out.
Okay.
Corpse
So,
is
did you
now
guys end up going
12.
for a stun lock, basically? A stun lock build?
Or is it, or is that?
Yeah, mine's at 4. I'm not
I would say
finished
that
the
they're
fifth
very
yet.
CC heavy in this
pops up.
run.
What
Why
is.
Corvus
You guys
is
keep saying
stun
CC.
hit?
What is that? It's clearly stun
Crowd
lock, right?
control.
Helping a shitload.
Crowd control.
Oh, crowd control. Okay.
So
My
stun
bad.
lock, freeze.
Trying to,
Crowd control is kind of a
trying to
generic
be on
term
you guys, make
for
sure you get the
Right.
any way
destruction.
to keep the mob from doing what it wants to do, or any
Sure.
target, whatever you want to do.
Oh, wow. You got really quick cooldown on the caltrops.
I'll wait for the next
Yay,
one.
Boggy learned a new word. I never played World of Warcraft.
We might have some more turrets.
Or really any games like that. I always played
Kitty.
like vehicle arcade games
Behind.
Yeah,
or like first person
I would say
shooters.
it's a
Corvus might
generic
be in the danger
MMO,
zone.
or
Yeah.
any sort of open attack sort of.
Yeah,
game.
like tank or
I
support
mean,
or
with the damage reduction
DPS.
of the
Yeah.
concert,
If you don't
should
play
get
MMOs,
full
you might not know what DPS,
when you're in
stands
that.
for.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah, RuneScape.
I don't have a
RuneScape
good
probably
option
was-
here.
I should have known what
Appreciation.
CC meant. Like, I think the problem is that at my former job, I was in
Global
charge of a
access.
program called the CC program because it
Where you
stood
want
for
credit.
community
I
contributor.
don't know.
There you go. Yeah.
So in my mind, it was something different.
I don't think.
It's gonna give 366. If you want, it, I'll
No.
take it. Yeah.
yeah.
Just axes, I guess.
Yeah, just more overlapping.
Like
damage
Schwartz said,
bombs.
they were playing with sliders, trying to
Actually, if I could
tune the
just
group
not get
for 2.5
horrible
hours before they
fucking
eventually got
upgrades.
to
Yeah.
the
Oh my
kill.
god, I always forget that
that.
Lone Wolf is Schwartz-Fenrir.
Alright, these are all stunned right here.
Wait, Schwartz-Fenrir
cooldown
means
for
Black
after your
Wolf, though,
concert.
doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, it means Black Wolf, not Lone Wolf.
Well,
Well, it looks like these guys are pretty much set now.
That is. I'm gonna try and spawn a bunch.
I
until
like
that-
the inclusion of the
Alright.
freeze boots.
it's at least 2 or 3 waves.
Like
coming
that's
deep.
just a nice. It's a nice
Yeah.
support addition. Yeah.
Alright, I'm putting down a bunch of turrets.
They
to taunt.
CC makes the game so much easier
The
when
time
you're
I
doing these
walk the
challenging
headshot, it
sort of
doesn't show
things,
up.
and
Yeah.
We're halfway.
I thought the boots were crazy. You know, we were talking earlier about, like, you know, these are people that have some of the
Let's
most
look
time
at it, we're
invested
so
in
little.
the game.
Yeah.
We're
And
getting a lot
like,
of XP per kill.
they
for these waves,
constantly
keeping us in
have the
line.
ability to just bring
Or
out
ahead, actually.
knowledge. You know, like these. I
Yeah, 4
don't even
seconds.
think I've ever used the Roland's boots, but
Your
Smash him here,
Caltrops plus ice
doing the
is
hardest content in the
most
game, was
insane
like, oh, let
combo
me use this,
combo.
you know,
Like,
boots
like
that no
that?
one's ever ran
Yeah.
in any speed run ever.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I
That
used
big
the
full
Roland
stud.
boots for far longer than I wanted
okay,
to
not doing
when we
too
did
much
the
damage, but it still hurts.
the multi-team speed run, you know,
Mhm.
because I just didn't have anything better. I was like, and I was
Yeah.
kind of like, I actually kind of enjoy this.
I mean, I think there's lots of really cool items, and I you know, it's one of the few downsides to legendaries being so rare,
Yeah, we got 7
and
minutes
legendary
still,
materials
so
being
I
so
think we
rare is
can
once people
still keep
get
slow
into
rolling,
the
right?
shattered
Like-
content
Yeah.
scene, they tend to focus on
Yeah, we gotta
what
get
they
spawned,
believe is
so
the
fuck.
best, and
Yeah.
will only
That's the
invest
hard
in
about
that.
this.
And so
Making
for
sure we
most
spawn enough.
players, until they get to a point where they feel comfortable with a set being
Okay,
fully
something
upgraded that they
kicked
want
me
to
in the middle
run,
of that.
they don't start to experiment
Right. That
outside
Yeah,
of
we
that.
still
I
need to do
completely
the
agree. And that has been some feedback that we've
Yeah.
shared with the team is the
little
notion of like, well,
things, for sure.
once you get a piece of
Kinda
legendary
makes
gear
all
that
that.
you like, generally speaking, you want to upgrade that until it's 50, but that takes a long time. And if you do
Yep.
that, if you want to change an experiment, you really will handicap your potential power level.
Yeah,
I mean, I think at
fair
this
to
point
say
I'm
that
getting
it's the
close
best
to.
damage combo you can
I think
get.
I just passed 450 hours in the game. and
Oh my
I'm
God.
I'm just now at the point where I'm starting to level things that I
Fully
think might be
upgraded now,
fun
so
to
it's got
play
a
with.
really good radius.
Yeah.
And that's how long it's taken me to get to that point.
Well,
So it's just that's how it
Have
is.
you been able to
what
get
what
your,
what game has the most
Kelly
time
upgraded yet?
for
It's
you?
not showing up.
The fifth one
Ever?
did show up. I
Wow.
skipped over it.
World of Warcraft?
Oh yeah.
Do you even know
I don't
how,
even-
how far that
It's
is?
really just quality of
My
life,
my
man.
main character has
Takes the
1,100 days
cooldown
played
down
on
to-
him, so
Oh,
And then you
damn.
use it on the helmet, right?
I mean,
'Cause it does
I was
damage.
over 1,000 days
Yep,
played
yep.
when I quit the first
we
time
use-
in
Yeah,
early
Shooter
Chronicles.
behind us, shooter
Yeah.
behind us.
So,
Careful.
Most of that time is the first decade.
That's
WoW
why I've been
existed.
hesitant to.
Sure.
But I did
Yeah.
go back.
That's
for,
wild.
One expansion later.
I don't know
Um,
how
if
much
we get a
time
fucking
I have in my
CD
old
upgrade,
game, World of
we can afford to
Warships,
lose
but
the damage, yeah,
um,
on-
the next most played game that I'm aware of, at least that I have a
Yeah, that's
record
what I'm
of,
saying.
is
Long term, it's fine. Short
I have
term, not so.
something like 3,000 hours of Total War Rome 2.
But this allows me to
Mm.
start getting,
So,
the necro.
My
upgrade.
ironically, my second game I
5
think
minutes
is actually
to
Crusader
so.
Kings 2.
Oh,
I think I
okay.
have something like
Another cooldown on
2,700
small
hours
ones,
playing
huh?
Crusader
Yeah.
Kings 2.
I think the only game I might have more time in would be either Warcraft 3 or Super Smash
extra
Bros. Melee
spawns.
on GameCube.
I don't have like Halo 2 hours because I did play a lot of Halo 2 back then too.
Mhm.
That was on the sale on like Xbox One, so
Yeah.
or the original Xbox, not Xbox One. So
Sort of tell what isn't a lot.
no one knew how many millions of hours I invested in.
Yeah, the original Halo came out when I was in, I think it came out at the end of high school for me when I was a senior. And
Yeah.
there were always these like, the
That's
cool
what
kids
We
would
got
get
4
together and go
minutes.
play Halo
We do
after
need to
school,
move
and
a
I was
little
always
bit.
like, "What's Halo?"
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
So
We
Halo
need to
2 came out
move
when I was a
also be
freshman in
safe.
college.
Can we
Yeah.
just move
So I got big
together?
into Halo right before that came
Yeah,
out because
yeah,
everybody was
let's
excited
say
for the
fuck
second one.
events, because
Yep.
I don't
And
think we can risk
I remember people bringing TVs and LAN switches and Xboxes down to
these
the
gunners are gonna
common
be real
room,
bad.
and
Mhm.
we'd get like 16-player local
you stack
co-ops
shit up
on
on them?
maps for Halo 1 and Halo 2.
Yep.
That was a big part of my social gaming existence.
That's really
Yeah,
something
that
though. Like
would
when you
CC
got
the
that many
shit.
people in one area, it's a lot of fun.
We might
Yeah,
be able to
it's
just
college,
like,
you know?
stem lock all this
Just
stuff.
crazy
and
shit.
then, you know,
Corvus is
as soon as,
asking
like,
that we
stuff
make sure we look
spawns,
Yeah.
at the gear and the levels
Yeah, it might
afterwards.
do
We
that,
will
but-
do
Yeah.
that.
Shit starts
Right.
like disappearing.
I was
We need
told
to go
there's
north- we
multiple
need to go
level
north,
1
get Tango.
legendaries as well as the purple helmet.
Got it.
Try it.
I'm
They're
gonna
at
keep dropping
68%.
turrets.
They've got 3 minutes 40 seconds left. I think they should have no trouble here. They really haven't faced many problems. I've seen some
Okay.
damage that they take, mainly because as they sort of get
Right.
into the more open areas and mobs come from different directions, I
But
think
don't
they
wanna
sort of
have to
get
come back.
Yeah.
So.
it just gets a
Yeah,
little easier to
they-
get surrounded.
But I'm-
Again, they're
Yeah,
simply
the
focused on
armies.
CC.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do have some damage
Thank you.
reduction,
All right, let's just
but
all
they
get on each
are
other
not
and let's
immune
move.
like our 18 was essentially. So,
Right. They seem to
Uh,
have two. They have two.
Smash some fucking
right.
damage.
They have two up because right now they have global damage reduction of 80%. Oh, they're
Hey,
spiked
mine's
up to
pretty
100.
impressive, okay?
Dude, if we can just get the boss, we're safe as long as we're all together.
You're
yeah, they're
slowly
just trying to
dropping
explore.
turrets
dropping
still,
turrets
Yo.
to
Yeah.
slow mobs
Stuff
behind
and
us.
keep
Yeah,
them
that makes
behind.
sense.
Yeah, keep
I mean,
it
you
safe.
guys are doing it great.
Oh, fuck it, pop it, pop it.
They're actually gonna stop and do the
No, no,
temporal
no.
die. That's funny.
Well, the die
It
could be a
wasn't.
free card, right?
Yeah, right.
That's
so
not worth it.
that's what they were playing
Well,
for
they was
there.
passing
We
by,
got
so-
invisible shit
Because getting a
spawning in
card
front of us,
for,
so please be
standing there
careful.
for 5
Yeah, I'm just
seconds
trying to make sure I'm-
is potentially worth it.
Oh,
I'm trying to-
absolutely.
I'm gonna stay on.
I
Zay,
honestly,
guess.
I even think that the Einstein events are generally worth it because it's like
Trying
10 to
move it.
15 seconds at
Right.
most to grab him and drop his ass in the time
We
capsule.
run all the way
Yeah,
back.
I'm
We
ready.
run all
The
the way
problem
back.
is a lot of times when he spawns
Right?
off
We
in
need your
Narnia,
cow shots
it's
on the
really
boss
hard to get him
ASAP.
and bring him
Remember the
back when
wingspan?
you're
Like,
under
just
the pressure.
stay on
of
top of the
mobs
boss
around
and
him.
That is
the
true.
cast
Harder
on. You need the
difficulty
damn
like
turrets.
I have not tried
When-
to
when
do
you're
it
not-
at like Shattered
Yeah,
18
when you're-
plus.
You will
When
insta
you're
kill
not
this
under
fucking thing,
threat,
just
it's
stay
not as big a
alive. That's
deal.
all we need.
I hear that there's a spoiler here that somebody almost dies.
Oh, really?
Fuck,
Mhm.
it moved.
I mean, boss is almost dead. This is my least favorite boss. I absolutely hate this boss.
4 seconds.
Where did it go? Okay.
Oh shit,
Oh.
it's on me.
Oh, that's some,
Yep,
oh,
Smash
there
him
we go.
almost
No,
got
don't let Smash him
birdied.
die. Good shit, guys.
We
Good
did
shit.
it. Fucking hell.
I'm not saying that they
Thanks,
wouldn't have
guys.
still killed it anyway, even if he died.
Thanks.
But
Well done, guys. That is the first recorded completion
four
of Shattered
blues.
20.
Woo.
And of course, there's no
Biden doesn't
legendary.
need to apologize, but
no.
Still
that was a great fucking run.
Out of time tarnishing Einstein's good name since 2025. It's true.
Not, yeah.
I'm pretty
too
sure
bad.
he goes through all the screens
We didn't
here,
fully
too, on
use
the
the
stream, so we'll
invulnerability.
be able to
we
see
weren't
damage
100%
numbers,
capped.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
everything.
Okay, here we go. So I'll pause it right here. So Corvus has level 50 of everything except his amulet, which I guess is that I think it's the regen amulet, not the heal power ammy.
I think that's the experience
Oh, is it? Okay.
and healing power one.
That could be.
Could be
They, honestly, some of those look very similar, so it's hard to tell. Level 1 XP, says Corvus. Okay, but he's using the guitar. He's using the Agent X glasses.
just XP. Yeah.
Yeah, he's using the Solar Defender. He's using the Pally Boots. And I think this is just the attack power ring, right? Forgive me for not remembering what all the jewelry does, guys. Much of it looks
That's the
similar. And
crit ring, I think.
Okay, the crit
Like
ring?
that's the 40% crit ring.
Okay. Crit chance, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
At level 50, it's like 40% crit.
Smash 'em.
It's
Oop, sorry. Smash 'em is using. I didn't need to click on it. Smash 'em's going with the level 50 Gatling gun. The Agent X glasses, good. Freya's armor for the Mr. Chompy, which is kind of cool. And then look at that, level 40 Roland boots. That's fun. The level 50 Brass Knuckles amulet, which maybe Smash 'em can tell us what that one is.
I
I
can
can't
tell you
remember.
one sec. That's tactical grip, right? Yeah. So that's attack power flat, crit damage flat, crit multiplier per level.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Attack power, crit damage, got it. And then, yeah, just another support ring, probably a.
That's XP ring.
So you guys just went for XP instead, just to try and get leveling up quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I mean, it's funny. I'm so used to just doing speed runs for legendary items now that I don't think about XP. But I can absolutely see in these very high end runs, getting early XP is important because you will speed up you move faster and you kill enemies faster as soon as you start leveling a bit. Right, with the early mobs.
There's really a break point for most of these runs, probably getting to 4 or 5 cards.
Yeah.
Once you get to those 4 to 5 cards, if you had reasonable luck, all of a sudden you have the ability to now play the rest of the map, right? So
Sure.
anything that you can do to accelerate the process to get to the point where you can have AoEs up that are for stuns, stun chances, things like that. So stuff that allows you to get to that, whether it's through XP gain, whether it's through stuns with the boots, whether it's through Caltrops stuns, whether it's through plant taunts and turret taunts, anything that you can do to make it easier for those first 5 cards, right?
Sure.
That's what it's all about.
That makes perfect sense. Zayev, clearly bringing most of the healing stuff, has the vibe drone, and as Wendy was pointing out, Zayev's setup here is designed mainly to make the most use of the Heartbreaker's helm, which allows essentially for a bonus to damage as long as she's not doing any damage. So then she can run the vibe drone on heal. But I guess since she's running the necro chest, I assume that means that whenever you pop the gravestones, it's technically doing damage, so that'll reset your bonus a bit, right?
I'm gonna assume I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I should have. I don't think she didn't upgrade it to 3. Yeah, she didn't. I didn't think she upgraded it to 3.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
she could just use it.
Yeah, you can actually see she only did 74 million damage or 75 million damage, which only, but for
Oh, that's right.
comparison, Smash 'em did 9 trillion. Almost 10 trillion. Smash 'em did almost 10 trillion damage that match. Just for the record. Lol. Also, funny enough, most of the healing came from Schwartz and Corvus. Both did Schwartz Schwartz did 71 million healing. Corvus did 52 million healing. So you might look at Zaev and go, well, what was Zaev doing? Zaev was, as she puts in the chat there, doing damage on the boss at the end using the gravestones, but also, for the most part, was just adding stats to the group as a stat stick. That's very
Right.
funny.
Just by her not doing damage, base, I don't know how many upgrades she took, but base, by her not doing damage, everybody else does 200% more damage.
Is it really 200%
So,
more?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yes, it does cool down the refreshes too, which is funny. That's really interesting. And then
200 at base.
Schwartz, actually, funny enough, Schwartz Fenrir has his setup is almost exactly my standard build, which is legendary pistols, or I guess 50 pistols, the samurai mask, the axe armor, the pally boots, the crit chance amulet, and then it's that same ring from before, which is XP. Wow. Let's see if
So then it just
I
shows
think
me.
Smashem's gonna go
I
into
don't think it can be done with.
or I guess we're already at abilities. Maybe we'll see. Oh, you can see cards on here, right? So Corvus, who had the guitar, did most of his damage with. I think that's the rock concert, right?
No, that's laser, the top one.
Oh, that's right. That is laser. You're right. My bad. Yeah, that's interesting. Smashem's almost all of his damage came from caltrops.
Right, and both of those are the reason that those are both so high is from boss.
Right.
Both burn from the laser, and the electrified from the chains on the caltrops do percent damage. So they're going to do exponential boss damage because of the higher HP the boss has.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that is that like 9 trillion or almost 10 trillion damage is a lot, but like just the Roland boots that Smashem is using themselves did 367 billion damage.
Right. And
That's
that probably
crazy.
constitutes for most of the trash damage over the course of the run.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then Zaev only coming out with 75 million damage, which is probably just there on the boss at the end. And then Schwartz putting up 850 billion himself. So like, you know what's crazy to me is that Corvus and Schwartz both do nearly 1 trillion damage. And
Yeah.
Smashem does 10 times that amount.
I mean, you could go back and
just
look
crazy.
at the damage meters right before the boss, but I would assume
We
that
could.
Smash'em was well ahead going into the boss, but post-boss, because of caltrops, he
Yeah.
went from doing 40% of the damage maybe to doing 90% of the damage.
So just prior to the
Maybe
boss,
not.
Smashem has 256 billion.
Yep.
Oh wow, 256 billion. Schwartz and Corvus have about 30 billion each. So almost
that's
a factor of 10, about a factor of 8 or
Yeah.
9. And then yes, like right away it shoots up to 7 trillion, 9 trillion dead.
Yeah. The boss has 11
11
almost 12 trillion damage. And probably,
That's so-
smashed in 9 trillion of that.
That's so
probably.
funny, man.
So he did 75% of the boss's
Yeah.
HP pool, probably, give or take.
Wow. Well, I am impressed, guys. I am impressed, and I'll
Yeah,
sh-
bleeding bird.
I'll show. Oh, I got disconnected from out of time. Wow. Well, hold on a second. It's I'm trying to get it to come back up here. For the meantime, you get a black screen. Well, I'm impressed, guys. That was fun. You know what I feel like doing now is I feel like playing some Out of Time. Is there anybody who'd like to play Out of Time with me? Since we've just talked about Out of Time for so long, how about we play some Out of Time?
I would play if you want.
Wendy's like, oh, I don't play.
I just here to talk about the game.
No problem. I have two. I have Morgan and I have Wendy who are here. Who else wants to play? All you have to do is log in. No Shattered 20. Come on, guys. We should do it. I think we can. Look, I'm up at 105 million. 105,000. Lol. Guys, I have Legendary Dragon Helm now. Like, I can do pretty much anything. I don't know if you're aware of this. I can pretty much do anything I want. Let's see if there's... Okay, so there's a fella named Mortis House. Mortis House is... Launch failed. Oh, okay. Mortis House is at 117,000 power level. Pretty cool to see that. Tisla's 140,000. We're starting to see some people get... starting to see some people get some numbers.
Yeah,
I don't know about
think,
you. Go ahead.
Liz was trying to do a 17 yesterday. I don't know if he succeeded or not, but he was looking for people.
I was going to say that I feel like the rate at which people have accelerated their power level is faster in general than it used to be. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple reasons for that. One, don't forget when we all started on Epic Games, when you did Shattered, so you could get greens for the first 2 weeks that we played.
That is true.
Which obviously slowed it. The legendary rates are about triple what they were at that point too, because I think they were about 2% across the board, and now they're about 6.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the fact that there's the duplicate protection, which makes you more likely to see legendaries. They also are benefiting from all the epic players on top of that.
I was going to say, I feel like a big part of that is, yes, it's the dupes, but it's also like there's so many more people around to help as well.
Right. I mean, all these things compound, right? Because it makes every single run more likely to have a legendary.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that a lot of people were able to go up the ranks a lot faster. I think in general, there's also a lot more knowledge about what is useful and helpful out there.
Yeah, no, I agree
When
completely.
we first started, everybody was kind of feeling everything out. And again, we were talking about how people weren't leveling a ton of stuff because it was so restrictive and hard to figure out what was good. And obviously, the highest we could do back then was S10. Now we can do even higher than that. So
Isn't it funny
goal
looking
is much
back,
more
thinking
aggressive.
like Shattered 10 for a while there was like, oh, I don't know, we really got to try for Shattered 10, and now it's like, ah.
Yeah. I mean, I was never looking at Shatter 10 and being scared. It's just the problem was it was so much easier to just do like an S6 and just be brainless.
Yeah.
But if you had a good group, I ran S8 speeds, I ran S9 speeds. We did S10 speeds. There was a couple. I think Corvus was part of the group I did with Gaimi. We did a no healer S10 speed run in like 3.5 minutes.
Is that right?
Yeah, and that was in like a month into the game being around. So like people did stuff that was higher. It just was harder to do because you basically had to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps with all the greens dropping.
Certainly.
So
Corvus, what are you doing? You're chatting, but you're not playing. Just like Schwartz Fenrir. I'm shocked. One of you wants to log in. One of you wants to help the poor Bogsy. One of you does. I know you guys do. Look at my pathetic masteries. Nothing higher than 21. Oh, 22. 22 attack power. I don't even know what to get at this point in terms of masteries.
I am 6.1 million away from having my third level 30 mastery.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yep.
We've put out the outline of how to get the high shatter done. We'll be leapfrog just like in speedrun communities, Corvus. It's true. You guys cleared the way to allow others to come in and optimize. But you know
walked
what?
So people could run.
Yeah,
That's-
that's wonderful though.
you're
Like
still- It's the whole one giant step for at a time kind or something.
it's true. I don't know if you guys like MMA at all, but back in the day, there was an MMA fighter named Ronda Rousey. She arguably paved the way for female MMA to be a moneymaker, for it to be popular, for it to make money, and therefore be viable. And everybody hated her because she made herself into a wonderful villain. But when she got her ass handed to her, it was mainly because everyone was trying to figure out, well, how do we beat Ronda Rousey? And then so she gets her ass kicked finally because someone figured out how to beat Ronda Rousey. And the reality is then it's like, okay, well, she paved the way. And she made it viable for all these people. And it's like, she did her thing. You know? No, you're thinking of Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, Wendy's right. You're thinking of Gordon Ramsay. Wait, we need another person. What is happening? I'm gonna find another 100K.
So, true story. The
There we
person
go.
that you just invited, Rhett Lobster.
Yeah.
That's my real life gym coach.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I got him a key for free.
Amazing. And yes, Riffy, Holly Holm definitely kicked her in the head. What was so wonderful is during the publicity tour to promote their fight, Ronda Rousey basically, I think she went on like Letterman or Jimmy Kimmel or somebody, and she was sitting there, and she goes, "Well, Holly does this well, and Holly doesn't do this well. All I got to do is not let her kick me in the head." And then it's like, that's exactly what happened. Let's see. What I need is the legendary axe, because doesn't everybody? So what I need to do,
Now I have it.
well, whatever. I need, it's Shattered 17.
I'm getting close to joining the Corvus Morgan Aggro Club. Of
Is that
having
right?
all the legendaries. I'm down to 3 that I'm missing.
I need, Shattered 17 might be too hard for a casual, I don't know. You know what? Screw it. Let's try some Shattered 18. I've got the Solar Shield. I've got the Pally Boots. The Andes Battle Mask is great because it's got the extra XP gain. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be great, guys. Everything's gonna work out just great. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Hell yeah, I am. Let's get them Pally Boots, brother. Just do a 17. It's easy mode. Clearly it's easy mode. We've seen it. We know how it works. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Guys, do you know who has Dragon Helm?
You do.
This guy. It's not upgraded though, and I don't have any resources to upgrade it. You've seen Wednesday's 17 Riverlands run, right? I was there for that, Morgan. Perhaps you recall. I was there. And it went fine. We did it. We completed it.
It was rough at the start. We got there though.
It was rough, but we did it.
I don't think Rhett has done anything over probably a 10 or 12. So,
Oh, really? Okay.
We'll I'm not sure he'll know what to do, but we can give it a shot.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll keep Space Laser and Pally Boots just because that's two slows. But I was gonna say I do technically have the 50. I've got the axe armor, but I don't know if that's necessary. That's so funny. That's your gym coach, you said?
Yeah, I mean he's my buddy, but yeah, that's where I met
Sure,
him, was
yeah.
at the gym. I was at his house for New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's cool.
We played Rock Band.
All right. R when ready. I'm so excited, you guys. He says, "Oh, we're doing High Shattered." Yes. Basically, don't go too fast. Level up Pally Boots.
I already said that.
Yeah, but I just want him to hear from someone he trusts, you know. All right, I think you both are ready then.
I'm running shotgun, I guess.
Oh, good! Guys, this is going to be great.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna fail miserably, but
Nah, we'll be fine. It's only 17.
we'll try.
Press the button to start your run.
See? It's going to be great.
5, 4,
It's gonna be great, 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 great.
go.
Yeah, see? It's fun. Oh, shit, 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 shit. There we go. Incredible. Amazing. All right.
A little more.
Yes, these guys, like, it's okay. This isn't quite so bad as, like, some of the craziness. We're gonna be fine. All of you naysayers saying nay. Come on, guys. Come on. Hurry up. Oh, I should probably go for... Well, it's hard to say whether we should go for Pally Boots or the Andes... Probably the Andes XP level up first, right?
Nah, boots. I think we might only have... I didn't realize he didn't have Pally boots on. He has teleport boots.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think that's so bad. Ooh, spicy!
Yeah, I tried to type in chat. Mistake.
Ooh, spicy! Besides, chat wants to see some hilarity, don't you, chat? That's what you want, what you really, really want.
Tell you what I want.
And I'm gonna give you what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna.
I want to really, 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 really...
Zigga.
Zigga, zigga, ah, ah. Fun fact, a restaurant I worked at in Los Angeles, I was a bartender there. Oh, I got caught. Sorry. Oh, two of us got caught.
Squad mate is down.
Go this way.
Oh, shit.
You're
Was
down.
owned and operated by the former...
Squad
Damn.
mate is down.
Okay, that was my bad. I got a little too far ahead. It was owned and operated by Mel B, one of the Spice Girls.
Oh, okay.
It was
Nice.
run by her and now ex-husband, who I only lasted 2 days at that bar because it was very busy on its opening day, and they pulled me in like the day before they opened because they just needed a bartender who was experienced, and I was, and it all went okay. Like it all went great, but it was just a nightmare. And at the end of the day, at the end of the night, on opening night, instead of like being thrilled, hey, it worked. We made it happen. The guy who's Mel B is Scary Spice. Instead of being like thrilled and grateful that his first night worked, he was furious. I think he was on drugs. He was so angry. And he was just yelling at everybody. And like, I'm not somebody who will tolerate that. So I started yelling back at him. Like, you should be so grateful. You should be thanking every single one of us right now who made this work. Because, you know, it's like once the restaurant opens, there's not a whole lot else you can do except just hope that your employees manage, you know? And we did. It worked out. It worked out great. Like, you should be so grateful that it worked out okay. And he's not that kind of guy. He's just an asshole. So we got in a huge argument, nearly got into a fight, and I think I worked one more night, and then I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. This guy's a gigantic asshole. And then they got divorced because he was abusive. Or so the tabloids have led me to understand. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, which is, you know, it's too bad. But as soon as I saw that, I went, yeah, no shit. Like, no kidding. Who could have possibly guessed? You're doing great, coach. You're doing great, coach. All right. Working better. Working better.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. It was just coming around that corner. Oh, Wendy's out in front of everybody.
That's fine. I'm just pulling.
Who would have guessed? There we go. Okay. We're getting it done. Getting it done. Does the pistol auto attack headshot? Will that one shot mobs even at this level? Or will it just do a bunch of damage?
I think it just does a bunch of damage.
Okay.
I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I haven't played with the pistols
Since they were busted?
since they got changed.
Yeah, I get it.
It was something that I like. They were fine, but they were definitely not my preferred play style. And once they were not the top of the meta anymore, I basically stopped playing them.
Yeah, once that happens, like, well, why bother? I get that.
Then I went back to playing guitar all the time.
Yeah, back to... Hey-oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Son of a bitch!
Don't stand
You're
there.
down.
Yeah, don't stand there. He's a one-shotter.
You gotta stop
Squad
him or
mate
something.
revived.
Oh, shit! We're all getting wasted by the mini! No!
Run.
Squad mate is down.
Oh, man. What a shame. Oh, shit, I accidentally aggroed some mobs.
Yeah.
You're down.
No! Okay, well... That was a shame.
Squad mate is down.
That's this game.
Alright.
I was still walking.
Squad mate is
That's
down.
okay, guys. I should probably call the stream anyway, because it's a Saturday. But,
Okay.
I think we could have done it if we hadn't, like, I just died because I stood there watching the stupid skeleton mage being like, here, catch. So that's all right. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate you guys coming to have fun and playing around with me. Or two, perhaps. So, big question is anybody streaming currently?
I just said go live again. I turned it off for you streaming.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't want to be live while you were live.
Well, then we will go ahead and throw to Windy.
Live while you were live.
It's two D's. It's two D's and two R's, right?
WINDDABURR.
Wind Dubber. Okay. Great, guys. Then please stick around. Follow Windy. Watch his stream for a bit. And we will see you on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I'm grabbing a dev from our team. We're going to talk a little bit about the origins of the game and some other fun things on Wednesday. So do check in. You might just find out some fun stuff. This channel is intended for mature audiences. What are you doing over there, Windy?
I don't filter myself. If you swear, you're supposed to have the mature audiences.
Fair enough. All right, guys. See ya.